welcome. We've got a great episode here today on this beautiful Thursday morning here at Serious Crypto. I'm your host, Brett Breeze. The market, let's take a look at it. Bitcoin sitting at 9.3, the lowest we've seen it in a long time. Let's take a click on it right now. A lot of people saying we could see it dip all the way down to 8K, guys. Could be good news for a lot of us newbies trying to get in and get our hands on a whole Bitcoin. Like I've been saying, this is the time, guys, to get in. We've got to get in at these lower prices. Bitcoin is here to stay. And I need everybody to not be so skeptic about it and to just take the jump. So let's check out the 7-day here. And 7-day, you know, right around the 28th here into the 29th, we were right around the high 11s, dipped up to 12 for a second. Let's look at the 1-day here. 1-day, so we started out really low right here about 9.3, came up a touch, 10.2, and then just took the plunge right through here. So will Bitcoin go down to $8,000? Looking very tasty at that price. I know a lot of us waiting on some big hits, looking to put some money into the space. Guys, get your Coinbase account. Get your other one at Robinhood. Get signed up with Robinhood. They're going to be zero fees. They're going to be the competitor of Coinbase. So get going on this. This is going to be a perfect time to jump in right now, guys. Teens. A coin that I wanted to take a look at here, guys. And let's back up here. So last night I was cruising through here, taking a look at all the prices. You know, I see Ethereum still standing strong. Ethereum's really set the tone right here at $1,000, guys. And that's great for Ethereum. When I first got in, Ethereum was right around the $300 mark. So Ethereum just standing strong. Ripple has really set a ground floor base right here at $1. I mean, it's definitely gonna if Bitcoin goes down, all of these others are gonna kind of take a plunge with them. Neo has really found its strong point right here in the $130 mark. We've seen Neo jump upwards to 160, 170. So some other coins I wanted to talk to. So I was cruising through here and checking out my favorites, and I start looking around this area, and I'm looking for Raiblocks, and I'm like, where the heck is Raiblocks, you know? So I start scrolling down. I'm like, whoa, okay, what just happened? Something happened. What am I missing here? I cannot find Raiblocks on the chart. So I see this new one here pop up, Nano, and I click on it. So Raiblocks rebranding information. So I had been staying in the loop, and the reason why I'm so close to Raiblocks is Raiblocks put in $100, and it could have even been more than that. But I put in $100, and it jumped all the way up to $35, $37 on some exchanges, and I sold at $32, I believe. It was huge for me, putting in $100 and then being able to pull out like almost $3,000 plus on that one, and that gave me my first little bit of a win to play with other projects that I wanted to play with. So Raiblocks rebranded, guys. So what does that mean for Raiblocks? Let's jump over here to another one. If you guys know anything about Darkcoin. So Darkcoin, as we know it now, is Dash. Okay, and their first name was Darkcoin, and they rebranded. And so it says, in a bid to gain wider acceptance, the Darkcoin development team, headed by the creator Evan Duffield, is presently considering a complete rebranding effort. So these guys, they rebrand their tokens to make them more mainstream. So Darkcoin was the initial name of Dash, and Raiblocks is taking the same approach now. And now let's look at Raiblocks on the 7-day chart, and Raiblocks, you know, it's just waiting to explode, guys. Raiblocks is something I really believe in. Um, they have a huge community behind them, and I've been watching them since December just climb up the chart, guys. They started way down, and they came from obscurity all the way up into the limelight. Right now they're sitting right around the 20th spot, I believe, in the top 100. Let's double check that right here. Where are they at? They're sitting at the 21 spot. You'll see Oh My's Go and them constantly back and forth with their total overall market cap. And Raiblocks took a big jump here in the last few days with that rebranding helping them out. You can see right here, boom, the rebranding. Everybody, the rebranding excites people. They're trying to make it more mainstream. So Nano. There's a lot more behind. Let's jump over here to this website here that I found. Raiblocks rebrands to Nano. XRB price has surged 41% in the last 24 hours with 20% bull run this morning. So it brings excitement. Let's jump down here. New year, new rules. Said it's been a wild couple of months in the cryptocurrency world. We all know that. With major swings of volatility, Raiblocks is no exception, having rocketed up from less than 25 cents in December, and that was right when I got in. I got in a little bit later, and it was already right around $1, December 1st, to nearly 35 earlier in the month. And it said, amid all the movement and growing name recognitions, one team has decided to rebrand. According to the blog post out today, Raiblocks is officially becoming Nano. So for everybody that likes to keep up on their stuff but isn't really too, you're kind of a just, you bought in, but you really don't try to pay attention to all the hype and all the different media outlets. Me, I consider myself, pretty good on staying up on the current events, and I missed it. It threw me for a loop when I went to go look at it. I'm like, whoa, what happened to Raiblocks? Where are they at? So they're rebranding, okay? And it says, according to a blog post, Raiblocks is officially becoming Nano. The decision came after the team gathered together and discussed their vision for the future. In November, the team gathered and discussed future of Raiblocks and developed plans to further the project's growth. One topic discussed was the name itself. Is it Ray? Is it Rye? Ditch the blocks. Just call it Ray. Feedback from the community suggested that the improvement could be made better and resonate with the public and mainstream audience. Because of this, the team made the decision to rebrand. Okay, so the company went on to explain the rationale behind the new name and logo. The core team wanted a name that represented the simplicity and speed of the project, and Nano does just that. The new logo used several nodes playing on the block lattice designed of the network that connect to form an N. All social media accounts will be updated to reflect the name and logo changes. The new website is nano.org. Okay, guys, nano.org. All XRB funds, wallets, transactions will continue to operate as they have. All right, so that's good news. All XRB funds, wallets, and transactions will continue to operate as they have. So that is great news. So that was one of my concerns. I know my brother, he's heavy into XRB, and he wasn't aware of the change. So I'm trying to give him some updates as well on that. So XRB price surge was trading at $14 at 10:24 a.m. on January 30, according to marketcap.com. At the same time, the next day, the number was $19.81. Market growth of 41%, guys. So with the name change, we saw a surge, knowing that the community is behind them, recognizing the hard work that these developers are putting into this token, this coin. Guys, XRB, one to definitely pay attention to. I have watched this thing just totally surge through the marketplace, overall market cap. So one definitely to take a look at, guys. I am definitely going to be bullish on XRB here in the next month. I've got on their Discord channel. I follow them on Reddit. So they've got a very strong community behind them, and zero fees, lightning nano speed when it comes to transactions. So whether or not the name change will have the desired outcome, only time will tell. Since the original post went up around 7 a.m., the XRB price has grown from $16.41 to $19.81, over 20%. Okay, other factors could be influencing this growth, including new exchange listings and the increased interest in the direct cyclic graph based on cryptocurrency. It says Nano has been gathering momentum over time as people become more aware of the advantages of DAG-based cryptocurrencies and more exchanges list their coin. Blockchain consultant Chadwick Strange said KuCoin ran into some issues managing the high volume demand when they listed XRB, and it was a nightmare, guys. There was XRB was initially on BitGrail and Meritox, and there was a lot of issues. I remember there was a lot of issues when they were trying to launch. So XRB, even with the struggles they've had with the lack of smoothness and being able to purchase and sell XRB in the initial stages, still have just weathered the storm, guys. So which was resolved with time, and they did. They worked. A lot of things were not XRB's fault. They had a lot of issues with the exchanges that they were dealing with. So lesson learned from KuCoin listing should help prepare for a smooth listing on Binance. So everybody loves Binance, which is expected very soon. So that is great news for XRB, guys. One that I will definitely be bullish on here in the next month and in 2018. So here at Serious Crypto, you know, we're all about diversification. And since I jumped into this crypto world, guys, I do not listen to the naysayers. I am the guy that jumps in with my own money and I let it ride and I see what can happen. I'm not gonna just because somebody tells me that a movie was horrible doesn't mean that I just take their word for it. I go watch it and I make the decision on my own. And that's how I am with these lending platforms. So I've been very bullish on a ton of YouTubers lately. And I got the word of Chrysos. So I was able to get some money from my initial hit. That's my story. When I got in, I started with $450 of my own personal money that I tied into Coinbase, and Bitcoin had just skyrocketed. This was right around in August. Bitcoin was sitting right around 7 grand, and then I mean it just skyrocketed all the way through the month of November and December, and I was able to make several different purchases. I was one of the guys that got sucked into BitConnect. You know, I didn't have a whole lot of money during that period, but I put a $100 loan in, and you can't make any money with putting in $100 loans with these lending platforms, guys. So I'm definitely learning. I'm learning how to really take advantage of all these different lending platforms. So some of the things I've learned is what you get in these ICOs, these initial coin offerings, and I was able to get into Chrysos for under $1, or it might have been right around $1. I can't remember, but I had purchased. I was able to get about 1,300 tokens. So they had launched right here, guys. They opened up just the other day. You know, they're trying to lock the price in here at $14. So right now they're only offering lending, and what it does with lending, it helps shore up the longevity of the program. You're giving back the company these tokens. You're helping them hold all of the tokens without everybody just coming onto the platform and just dumping them. So they're rewarding us with a $14 price token price right now. So I was able to put in a $10,000 loan with them, guys. And mind you, this was free money. Those 1,300 tokens that I got, it was free money, guys. It was not out of my bank account. It was on previous hits. I used some of my my Raiblocks initial investment on there that I'd taken out. Remember, Raiblocks was at $1. It jumped up to 37. I had 100 tokens. I cashed out. I really believe in Raiblocks, but at the time I needed to diversify. Okay, so I've jumped into this program now. Now I have a $10,000 loan in with Chrysos. Okay, Chrysos is paying me. Let's go over here to lending. Chrysos is going to pay me 1.25%. Let's go to the lending. Let's take it, see if we can look at the lending packages. View lending plans. So right here, I put in a $10,000 loan. They're going to pay me 1.5% plus a daily bonus of 0.25%. So I'm getting 1.75% on that $10,000, guys. So daily, I'm getting $175 on that $10,000, guys. And that will come over into my wallet. It'll come into my Chrysos wallet. And right now they have the exchange locked, okay, because they don't want people trying to dump all of their tokens, okay. So if I go over here to the exchange on this, and right now it's just money on the dashboard, you know. Right now they're showing, you know, people are trying to get some of their initial investment back, okay. This is where the sell orders are, and this is the buy orders, and it looks like, you know, they might have gone a few through. This might be devs just making sure the platform works. I don't know. But right now it's not working like a normal exchange would work, where you put it in, you can have a bid price, you can fluctuate that and cash out your money into the BTC wallet. See, that's where I would have my money come over here to the BTC wallet, and that would give me my balance, and then I'd be able to withdraw it and move it over into my Exodus wallet, and go from there. And then once you're moving it off this platform, guys, and into your Exodus wallet, that's where it's official. That's where you're making money then. So this Chrysos one, locking in the price at $14. I have a $10,000 loan in with them right now. I'm still holding some tokens. I still have 1,400 or 400 tokens here that I'm holding, and I'll continue to hold them and just see where it goes. I'll, you know, eventually maybe I might be able to cash those out, or I'm just waiting at this point right now just to see if the price will go up, and go from there. So Chrysos, you know, guys, it was a scam. Everybody said it was a scam, and still could be. You know, I haven't got any money off this dashboard just yet, but I'm gambling. That is the new plan for Brett Breeze in 2018, is I'm going to try to gamble on some of my hits that I make in this crypto world to better the life of my family, guys. That's what I'm all about in 2018. And what another thing that I've seen on YouTube, my team, I've got my brother-in-law. He helps me out a ton. We are going to be partners here in the new future, and tons of things that we've got planned up that we're going to use our cryptocurrency money to. He got me in touch, and A-Dubs, he is my partner in crime here. He got me going on Grant Cardone. He's a straight OG, guys. This Grant Cardone, he talks about, he is a real estate motivational, how to invest in yourself, and that's what we are going to do here at Serious Crypto, guys. We are going to use this cryptocurrency stuff to broaden our dreams and our horizons, okay? Grant Cardone, he's teaching us how to take some of our money and how we can slowly start leveraging it and getting into the real estate market. Not only diversify, that helps us diversify everything, guys. We're in crypto. We're trying to diversify into real estate, whether it be in just getting into our own home or getting some apartment complexes going, and being able to leverage our good credit. Another game plan that I have here at Serious Crypto is I am going to be starting on a plan here at the end of the month. This is going to be my plan, guys. This is what I'm going to be doing. But I am going to be, I listened to the main guy of Catch Me If You Can, the actual guy. They hired him to work for the FBI now, guys, because he is so knowledgeable on everything. They couldn't catch him for years. If you guys don't know about anything of the Catch Me If You Can movie done by Leonardo DiCaprio, that was based on a true story, and I don't know the guy's name at the top of my head right now, but I watched a YouTube video that was brought to me by A-Dubs, And he states, guys, some of the stupidest things that we can do is use our debit card on a daily basis, because we swipe our debit card and it does nothing for our credit. He explains that we need to ditch the debit cards, guys. We need to ditch the debit cards and get us a good solid credit card. Okay, and this is what's going to happen when we do that. So for us guys that are on a day-to-day, we're swiping our card for, we're getting a soda here, we're getting a soda there, or we're getting an energy drink, or we're buying, we're just doing our daily purchases. And this is something that you get your wife on the same program. All right, we use that credit card for our daily purchases. And when we use that credit card, here's what happens if anybody was to ever steal that information. That credit card is backed up by the credit company up to like $1 million. And a lot of us aren't going to have $1 million on our credit card. Okay, but they are going to have that card insured, and they are going to get that money back if there's any fraudulent behavior done in a heartbeat. They are going to have your back. And that's another benefit of using the credit card, is they are going to have your back. These credit card companies have tons of lawyers and things put in place to be able to get that money back to where you're not responsible or liable for that. Now, when you switch to the debit card, if somebody steals your debit card information, they can drain your bank account, and now you have to go and be your own lawyer and prove what had happened. And even if you prove what had happened, that money is going to be very hard to get back, and it's going to take months and months and months, and you'll be able to get it back, but it's going to take months and months and months for you guys to retain that information. You have to change bank accounts. It's going to be a whole new thing. And when you're using the credit card, this is the beautiful plan that we're going to get on here at Serious Crypto, guys. This is the beautiful thing. My credit isn't in the best shape, guys. And that's what I'm trying to do in 2018 is better work on my family. This is going to be an investment in us, guys, why we do this. So we're going to use that credit card for everyday purchases. Okay, our money sits in our bank account. We don't use that debit card. And we make our purchases with this credit card. At the end of the month, that credit card statement comes and we make the payment. Okay, we make the payment, and now what the credit card company does is they say, oh great, they're making a payment. Let's up their credit limit now. So now you started out with a minimum of $250. Now they want to give you $400. Okay, the next month goes. You do the same thing. You make your minimum, you make your purchases, blah blah blah. You don't do the minimum payment. You pay that credit card. You pay that credit card off, and now you had your $400 limit. Okay, we pay the whole thing off. They say, man, this guy is on top of it. Now you're building your credit. Now they say, all right, he's paying the $400 off. Let's up him up to $600 now. And they constantly want to just keep giving you more and more line of credit. Okay, and guys, on this plan, we are not going to abuse this. This is our goal, to better our credit, better our family situation. Next thing you know, we have a $10,000 limit. Do we spend $10,000 a month? Some of us may. I don't know. But you need to have that money. For example, you go out of town and something happens to your vehicle. Well, you don't have $10,000 in your bank account at this moment, but you have a $10,000 line of credit. And now you're able to be able to just make that happen and work those things out. You've got the credit there if you need it, guys. Okay? And then we're building our credit as we go along each month. And then what helps us right here with this Cardone plan, the 10X growth conference, that he puts on. Okay, now, once we're able to get a good solid credit under our feet, and we've got money coming in from crypto, we've got all these different things that we're diversifying in, now we can go to the bank and we can partner up with people, and we can go in, for example, me and A-Dubs possibly partnering up and purchasing, starting out small. Maybe we purchase a little apartment, and we're able to get some good solid renters in there, and we use the bank, because we have our good credit now, that we can leverage the bank putting up a lot of the money, and we're able to pay that off at an expedient fashion, guys, and have that, and not only have that in our portfolio as a rental property, but possibly flip it, really do a good job. So we've got some exciting things coming up, guys. Just wanted to give you an update on that. Chrysos is up and running. They are not paying out at the moment, They're saying about 15 days. They're trying to just lock loans in for the 15 days here, and then jumping out, we should see some more action. I'll keep you guys updated. I've still got a handful of things in the works. BitAI, I'm really bullish on BitAI, guys. I got a lot of tokens in there for me. I'm still a little bit baller in training, but some exciting things coming up with BitAI. Loopx, they've gave everybody their tokens to put in their ERC wallet. Thorn has been very good communicator with all of us lately. I wasn't able to get into Thorn, but a member of my team, A-Dubs, got in on Thorn. So we're looking at some other ones, guys, waiting to get some of our hits back right now. So some exciting things. You new guys, get involved. If you haven't got, this is the prime opportunity to get in there and get you some Bitcoin at some tasty prices right now, guys. It is under 10K. Possibly could fall down to around 8,000 before it just starts taking that moonshot. All right, everybody that is in the space knows that cryptocurrency is here to stay, guys. All right, Grant Cardone, he's in crypto. Okay, he is in crypto. He's a big real estate guy, motivator. Okay, Grant Cardone is somebody you guys should subscribe to. You want to talk about motivation, guys. This guy will get you fired up. You will wake up, kick your front door open, and yell out to the world, come get some right now. And that's the kind of fire and passion that we want to spread on this channel, guys. All right, so I am Brett Breeze. I am signing off on this beautiful Thursday morning in the crypto world, cryptocurrency. Go get it, boys. Let's go get everything we can, push to the limit, live our life to the fullest, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good day.